right, we're in front of the Arc. You gave me a tour of that, Coach Zaleski.
Right.
And what's with all the bikes here, okay?
Well, the bikes is a tradition that's kind of started, years ago, where people bring bikes to campus, and it's a big campus, so they don't allow cars on campus, which makes it easier. So people bike to get from one end to the other. But it started with people coming to campus and never locking their bikes up, and just going out there, and if somebody took their bike, they would just grab another, and it was pretty well accepted. And,
would you eventually get your bike back?
yeah, well, that's what they said. I talked to these people who come back years, like they graduated maybe 20 or 30 years ago. They'd say, yeah, I come, and then by the end of the year, they said that their original bike would come back to them. But yeah, anyway, so that was kind of a neat thing. They've started locking them. People, came in and started taking them, I think, from Sacramento area. But anyway, that's kind of, we're the bike capital of the nation, actually, and they're moving the bike museum, I guess, here to Davis.
Okay, we got some stadiums coming up here. This are your new football stadium.
Yeah, so here's dorms. If you want to take a look at dorms, they're pretty nice looking dorms for.
Those are dorms, huh?
Yeah.
They look like kind of condos almost.
I know. Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's pretty nice. Like I said, there's probably been over $1 billion worth of buildings put in since I've been here. People who come back and graduated like 10 years ago don't recognize this place. So there's one of the 3 swimming pools they have. That's more recreation. Right there, it's the shape of a clover. This is the new football stadium you see coming up. They're done with the first stage. It's all underground right now. You can see the
Aggie Stadium.
Yeah, the Aggie Stadium. So they're moving at the plan for the future is to move all athletics over here. So they want to build a bigger stadium, all offices, and
you would be in there as well, probably.
Yeah,
eventually.
we might stay over here. That, by the way, we can't see it now, but the south end of that is where we plan on, hopefully building our wrestling office. But that's a 5-minute walk, maybe a little bit longer.
How far are you guys from Sacramento?
About 15 minutes.
Okay, how far are you from San Francisco and in the Bay Area?
Yeah, depending what part of San Francisco, but we can get downtown, on Fisherman's Wharf probably in an hour and 15 minutes.
I can tell you last night, I probably did it in an hour.
Did you do it in an hour?
Yeah.
Did you spend some time down there?
No, I'm telling you, I drove like a madman.
Yeah, those buildings in the background are the vet buildings. We got the #1 vet school in the nation here. Those were all just put in recently.
UC Davis is the #1 vet school in the nation.
Yeah, they dropped down to #2, and then they built buildings. They told the alumni they're down to 2, so they put some new facilities in because that was what they needed to do, and it was up in about 3 years. That's our Olympic swimming pool we just missed back there. That was just put in. That's $8.5 million. They just had the NCAA women's water polo there.
Oh, really?
A year or 2 ago. But you'll see around campus, there's a lot of building. Those are all new. Those are dorms as well. The recession doesn't seem to have hit. This money was all raised, I think, prior to it. But there's probably right now, I can't even tell you. We'll see quite a bit of the buildings that are going on here. But there's quite a few buildings going in right now as we speak, even though we're kind of going through a recession in California. I think we're getting hit the hardest, actually.
I actually tried to get into a gate this morning, and campus was closed. I couldn't get into campus. What's going on with that?
No cars are allowed in campus. So
we're on the outskirts of campus right now.
Yeah, we're on the outskirts. Yeah, if we tried to cut inside, we wouldn't be able to do that.
Can you, even though you're a bigwig here?
I can with a bike.
I said, yeah, you can get me on those foot pegs, right?
Yeah, that's right.
So, outskirts, more outskirts. We came up to, is it Performing Arts Center or something?
Yeah, this is Puda Creek right here, which is, the wrestlers will run, that's about 3.5 miles.
Oh, the path next to it?
Yeah. The wrestlers will run that in the mornings. See the path, it's beautiful. Every tree, every plant in Northern California is planted along this arboretum.
Really?
You get redwoods, different, all sorts of different plants, yeah. Now this is the Madavi Center this has just got put in last year. This is all new. You can see the vineyard over there they're just putting in. It's not quite, just started.
Yeah.
This is the Food and Beverage and Wine and Viticulture Center, and they're going to put. It's kind of interesting. Mondavi also built that Performing Arts Center right there.
Yeah.
That's the biggest performing arts center in Northern California. So this is all tied together. So, you know, we're known for our wines and our beer. Drinking beer, huh?
Yeah.
Now you know why I really came out here.
Yeah.
But so they can tie all this together with the, you know, and you know, the food and everything. So
Mondavi's a big donor, apparently.
Yeah, I think he donated $65 million for all this here. Yeah, but he attributes UC Davis to all of his success. So they're just putting in this hotel, and actually that guy, he's a wrestling. He comes to a wrestling golf tournament every year. Ashok Patel.
What's the name?
Ashok Patel. He comes to a golf tournament. The guy who owns this hotel, who's going to run this hotel. This is a new school of management business. But yeah, that's. Yeah, so anyway, we're with the hotel here. They can come and watch a event here. They can go sample wine. They'll put on little events right here.
How many students approximately undergrad is UC Davis?
About 25 or 26. They cut back a little bit, I think.
And you said it's more difficult to get in?
My wife works.
Okay.
Maria. She's the parent director here at UC Davis.
Cool.
Yeah. I'm sorry, what's that now?
You said that the GPA and the SAT.
Yeah. Well, I gave you what some of the athletes can, you know, the bare minimum to get in. The average student here is a 3.9, 1800 SAT. And I'm not sure what that correlates to. I think like a 29 ACT.
Wow.
28. There's the Arboretum still.
Oh, okay. That winds along the river.
Yeah, it winds along. Yeah, down here it's.
The real way to do this is to mount this camera on my bike, right?
It is.
So I have to bring my bike next time out here, or rent a bike or whatever.
Yeah.
But
yeah, so we're still. I mean, so we started over on the east part, or west part of campus, and we're heading towards the east, and we're just about here at the east. But it's probably, geez, what is that? I don't even know what the dimensions would be. We're the only UC campus I think that can grow. Every other one's landlocked.
yeah, like you guys got a lot of space west of you.
Well, we have thousands of acres west. But this is the east part of campus right here. You get a look at some of
These dorms.
No, those are, I believe, those are office buildings.
You got guys on campus right now taking summer classes?
Yeah, you got a couple. So not too many. We have. I'm pretty fortunate. Let's see. So that we're actually going to leave campus right now. Actually, let me give you a quick little tour here. So this town here is only. It's basically a college town. That's kind of one of the things that California parents really like about UC Davis is that this, you know, it's not in a city. And the town's here only because of the college.
So we're going to take a little tour of the town.
Yeah, well, I was just going to show you a little bit of the old athletics. It just, you know, when I first came here, the football field, and they had a football team that was in the top 4 of D2 playoffs. Like, I want to say something like, I don't know, it was like 8 out of 15 years or something like that.
Did they ever win a title?
No, they never won a title.
So that's the old UC Davis State?
Yeah, not that long ago.
UC Davis Stadium?
Yeah.
2 years ago, huh?
Yeah, 2 years ago. That's where we played, right there. And now this building here is where we used to, that's actually where we used to work out, but now it's a gymnastics room.
Cool.
And that was the weight room, and you saw the weight room earlier. That was the only weight room in campus, I think. It's for athletics for sure. And it's not bad right now. But so athletics, there's still athletics in there.
Where the track team does still run here?
Yeah, track team still runs, but there's a bid to move that over there to around the football stadium. But yeah, the track team here is pretty good. But yeah, the track team, and I think that's just about it.
All right, Lenny, thank you, man. Let's go get some grub, all right?
Okay, sounds good.